What is going on?
Alright, I think we can get started. I call this meeting to order at 4 p.m. I think we can start roll call. Here.
Nicholas?
Here.
Ian?
Here.
Aaron?
Here.
Donna? Here. Kate? Here. Lydia? Here. Benjamin? Okay, we're good.
Oh, okay. I guess that's it. Okay. All right. Approval of minutes. Can I get an approval of minutes from October 30, 2023?
I move to approve the minutes from October 30th, 2023.
Moved by Ian, seconded by Kate. Any objections? No objections. Motion passes. All right. Moving on to public comments. Are there any public comments? No. Advisor announcements. Any advisor announcements?
I don't have any.
You. External shared government. There doesn't need to be here actually, Lydia. External shared governance reports. I mean, like, yeah, we do. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because there usually isn't any. But I'll just say it then. Any external shared governance reports? No. Okay, moving on. So I think it was Zach that said it last time. Something that'd be cool to do is kind of just like get a big overview of the agenda and what we're going to be talking about before we actually get into talking about them. So we have 2 items that are just like update items. So like flea market update, that's gonna always be there. Finance canvas video update, that's also always gonna be there. Oh, you want me to? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then I guess the big one today would probably, oh, excuse me. Right, okay. So the big one today would probably just be discussing the budget requests interviews. Right, so that's like the main item that we're probably going to talk about today. So 2 updates, and then we're going to talk about this. So we'll go more in depth about that when we actually get there. All right, moving on to business item number 1, team bonding. Items strengthen team dynamics. Presenter is Nicholas Rangan.
All right, so for today's team bond activity, I've gotten some complaints that people are saying that my team bonding activity is actually very boring. So I've decided to change things up for today, and I've come up with, okay, not me, but some others that complained. I decided to listen to them, and we want to do something fun for today. It is a would you rather, and so what basically is, I think you're gonna. I want you all to stand in the middle, and then I'm gonna pull up a would you rather. There's gonna be 2 options, and you're gonna have to choose a side, this or that. And then one of us is gonna randomly pick with you to debate why you choose that, why you chose that side. And we'll see where this goes, and I hope you have fun. All right. So can y'all please stand up, stand in the middle.
No.
I don't like.
Open the previous. Y'all stand in the middle, please.
Middle?
Yeah, in the middle. Inside the tables. Yeah. There you go. Bro, I'm busy. What? What? What is this? LeBron James. Oh, shut up. Wait, this one? Yeah. Wait. Wait, what's this? Huh? I don't want this.
This is wrong. Yeah, what, Joe?
I was good. He says something like he said something that Pat said during the Measure G
Alright.
meeting, which is
For the first question, would you rather go on a double date with your parents or your ex? This one is for your parents and this one's for your ex.
That's a good. Good, X over here.
Ex parents.
What if you don't have that?
don't deal with the parents, bro.
When you say with my parents, it's like, am I dating my parents or am I like?
Just a double date.
Just-
Just a double date.
Like, you just pick me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because like, yeah, like, you want your parents to get to know your date, right?
Yeah.
With parents or with your ex?
What? Wait, okay, stop moving. Alright, it's time for y'all to debate who wants to represent exes here. Alright, you go.
Do you really want, I don't know, especially when you have parents that don't approve dating and probably want to arrange marriage, would you really, does it really be bad that to date your ex? Like, it's good.
Alright, wants
I don't know, I
to
can't think of any better option. My mind is blank right now.
who wants to represent parents?
I can go.
Let's go. Come on, why wouldn't you go out on a date with your ex, Kate?
Well, like there would not be a reason why he's your ex, you know, there's like something that didn't work out, so it's like. If you go, no, like, no, imagine you're with like your new partner and then you have your old partner there, it's like. Won't it like just like create like a toxic environment?
You could like ignore them, I'd assume. You can't really.
But like it's a double.
It's not- okay, this is subjective on your parents and your ex, okay? Like, if your parents like mine, then you know, you're gonna get, yeah, you're getting the trouble, yeah, I know.
Hey, no wrong answers though, no wrong answers.
No wrong answers here.
Actually, no, maybe there are wrong answers.
I think I'm better.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, none of y'all wanna say anything else? I want y'all,
Hey, wait, what do you guys pick?
what I picked,
Yeah, what do you guys pick?
Yeah.
Go, hop in.
parents first.
Yeah, let's go.
I hate my exes, come on, why would I love them?
I don't know, they hate
I feel not even dating, I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
somewhere, it's somewhere.
It's chill.
What about you?
X.
Ooh.
Why don't you tell Pat about that?
Huh?
Why don't you argue about it?
Nah, next question.
Wow. Good enough to question. Let's go. What else is there? Wait, there's this one. Whoa, what about this one?
Okay, fine. 31, would you rather have to hunt for everything you eat or eat only McDonald's
Oh my.
for every meal?
You already know that.
This is hunting, this is McDonald's.
Oh no, I'm hunting, bro.
I'm hunting.
Oh, wait, hunting is.
And hunting's here, McDonald's here.
Whoa.
You're
gonna die.
Wait, you're so McDonald's.
Warren Buffett eats McDonald's every day. Bro, Warren Buffett eats McDonald's every day. He's not gonna die. He's not gonna
Alright then, you don't wanna debate?
Tell me one thing y'all know how to hunt.
One thing about
Ah, shit, we might have lost that idea.
No, I can, I don't know, I can take.
We gonna eat grass?
Hey, I play Minecraft.
We didn't say we had to hunt animals.
Also, McDonald's is a guarantee that you're gonna eat. If you're hunting, it's.
No, I mean, it's a company, okay, like, it can the company can go bankrupt, okay? Like,
20 pieces.
McDonald's
$6.
is not certain, nature is certain, but McDonald's not.
If we only eat at McDonald's, how would it go bankrupt?
I can't argue, I own stock in McDonald's, so.
Yeah, you can eat the lettuce for like fiber. Just keep eating lettuce, for like breakfast and stuff, and then we
It's
have the.
not
You
even,
can separate
it's
out.
nothing.
You can
separate it out. You can open the body, bro.
No, you get the whole meal. You don't get to get the ingredients. You get the final.
You get the whole meal, split up the meal for like portions of the day.
Yeah.
No, but then you have no like food that
Why you read the
processed
same,
food that's like,
You
you would have no like clean anything.
Yeah.
Even the food you want is processed.
No.
Yes.
Also, like,
You just see
Go to like farmers places, all GMOs.
You're gonna get sick of the same menu overall.
You
You're gonna
don't-
get sick of
you
the
don't
same
have
menus. Thing. You're gonna get sick of that same Big Mac.
Okay, please have some seasonal stuff, so like.
Seasonal, like ice cream machine will work too, so.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Let's
find out on YouTube.
Yeah.
You guys see those two guys that like made the house underground? You want to watch it like 2 a.m.? Are we just watching it on YouTube?
Oh,
Right.
Who's this?
Why are we on?
Chill. I mean, what would you pick? What would you pick?
McDonald's.
McDonald's. McDonald's.
Salmonella died.
So-
I just eat McDonald's.
Have y'all tried the big breakfast? Dude,
No.
that's like
That has 2,000 calories.
exactly.
That's all you need
That's what's
today.
That's what you need for a day.
In one sitting, the efficiency, my God. No, you can't. What are you laughing at?
Let's go 7, you're 7.
What? Relax. Please, please.
You really should have prepared the questions beforehand.
What were you doing? What would y'all write? What? Gross?
Sure.
Sure.
You're difficult, huh?
Great. I'm kind of scared.
That's not gross. What? Oh, there you go.
Oh. Yeah, number 2.
Have you never
They
wondered?
don't know what tree go hard.
What?
Nah, yo, no. 5 is good.
Okay, fine. Do the number 8 then.
Dude!
Yeah, that's skip now. That's crazy.
Fine. Okay. All right, last one. Is it last one? Yeah, 4:15.
Alright, let's do it.
Now
Let's do
let's
it.
do a banger. Let's do a banger.
Wait, what? Oh.
Wait.
Why are you such taxes?
What are you doing,
We
bro?
want to find X questions.
No.
Go.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Right, this is. Yeah, I must set a time of like 10 seconds.
Is it too bad?
It's too bad.
Damn.
Not too bad.
No, it's very bad. Okay.
Interesting. I'm getting to know my teammates quite a bit.
Wait, you want to see this?
Interesting. I know who to stay away from.
Okay, fine, whatever.
It was 5 though.
Would y'all rather have an extra arm or an extra leg? Extra arm or extra leg?
I already got extra leg.
Arm?
Arm or leg?
Which is arm? Which is arm?
Hey,
This is arm, this is leg.
One person?
The extra leg.
What?
I don't get it.
Wait, extra arms over here, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That could count as leg too, if you want. What? That could count as leg too, if you want.
What?
Never mind, my bad.
Why would you want 4 then?
Wait, all right. Wait, no one wants an extra leg?
I got one.
Don't y'all run faster with 3 legs?
You can.
no.
Works for
It depends where.
Depends where,
Why?
You know, think about how much work you do with 3 arms.
That's true. You can hold more.
It's actually true.
3
You
arms.
actually do that much more.
What?
with 3 arms.
Didn't you guys only want 4 arms and
So if your both hands get tired, you have one more arm.
That's smart.
Honestly, I got 3 arms too.
What is it with X's, bro?
I don't know. Why are you looking for X's? There's nothing else. Is that it? Is that your banger? Is that how you want to go out?
No, that's not how I want to go out.
Okay.
I'm moving to the end section. Remember, can I second? I don't even know if we have a time limit though, actually.
Oh, wait, is that a thing? Do we set it to 15 or 20 minutes? I forgot. Oh, 20?
20. Oh, we got one more.
Yeah, we got one more. We got one more.
Y'all gonna look on Reddit or anything or what?
Reddit.
I have a tab open.
Nah, I can't, bro.
No, Reddit is.
The stuff can't be said during meeting.
What do we got?
No.
No. Yo, baby, that looks like a dog. That goes hard. You'll have 2 in 1. Why would you get a dog if you sworn a baby?
What if we do this one?
Anyway, that was
Yo, let's go. Let's just go with that one. Let's just go with that one.
Go down.
Let's just go with that one. Let's do it.
Yo.
All right. Would you rather have to announce every time you're going to fart, or you just fart extremely loud every time? Okay, this one is you announce, and this one is where you fart extremely loud.
Oh shit. Wait, which side is announced?
This one is announced. This one is fart extremely loud. Interesting.
Wait, that's like
The outcome's the same though.
that's the same thing though. Exactly. Wait, that's the same thing though.
You're being courteous. It's no thing. Courteousism. I don't know.
No, it's different.
It's much better.
Okay.
Fart soft.
I'll go with announce then.
Look at if you announce it, but then the fart's soft.
Then you're chilling.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah. You got a signature fart then.
Bro,
You have
it's
signature
like-
farts. No, I'll just hold my fart to go bathroom and I'll fart in the bathroom. But you can fart super loud though. It's okay in the bathroom.
You can't do that every time, bro. It's in the bathroom too.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know
Just take the announce option and go announce it in the bathroom.
It didn't even have to say you have to announce it loud. You can just like whisper it and shit.
I haven't enough. I have enough. Attention.
All right, okay. I think that's enough. Would you rather for today? That concludes team bonding for today. We'll move, would you please go back to your seats and move on.
this?
All right, so the next business item is the flea market update. This item is to update the finance committee regarding flea market and prepare for the upcoming flea market. Well, the flea market just happened, so next flea market. Ian, Jenna, floor is yours.
Yeah, but just really quick, we do have a flea market meeting tomorrow from 3 to 4 p.m. in the student government lounge. Yeah, we're working on the mini flea market and we have a bunch of tasks to give up to interns. So if you want things to do, we have things for you. And yeah, just an update from Dana. So this past market, November 1, we had 330 vendors, 49 of them were new. And we sold 539 spaces out of 808 spaces. Yeah. That should be about it.
How does that compare to usual? I like that.
I'm not sure about the averages. Last market, not this last market, but the October market was a lot bigger. We had about 600 something spaces sold, under 600, and like 400 something vendors.
Thank you, Jenna. So next item is business item 3, budget request interviews. This item is to discuss the DASG budget interviews and assign which senators will be assigned to interview which program. So if I'm not mistaken, Dennis, the budget request forms just like their deadline just happened.
Yeah.
Right. Do you know where we can see like a list of all the submissions? Right.
Well, if you look at the budget from last year, the spreadsheet, you'll see. I mean, do you want to know about this year's submissions or
Yeah,
all
this
the
year's.
accounts?
This year's submissions.
Well, I haven't. done
Oh,
that.
we haven't
I
gone there.
mean, they were just, the deadline was just 19 minutes.
Okay. Uh,
But normally what DSG does, because it's not just about everything that was submitted, I mean, in the past anyway, the DSG would just, you would just go through all the accounts that, all the programs that currently have DSG accounts and assign people to those, at least. And don't forget, when you're looking at the budget spreadsheet, there's also one new account on the last or second to last page of the spreadsheet. You can also just look at the account reports on the student accounts website just to see all the reports. You can see which accounts exist. And then any new account request that gets submitted, you can just assign those later once everything's processed, then you know if any new accounts have been submitted. I don't remember seeing any new account requests. I think it's all just existing accounts this year, but I see. So, well, no, there will be one new account request at least for homecoming, but you kind of know about that already. But yeah, I don't remember seeing any other new accounts.
okay, so we can just base it off of the
Existing.
previous accounts, and then we can delegate that. Okay. Sounds good. So I think, so that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna look at the pre-existing. So it's just basically a list of all the programs and their accounts. And then this is basically just gonna reflect the programs that are asking us for money later. And then we can just cross-check with the submissions. And then we're gonna assign certain senator groups to interview a certain number of these programs. Yeah, so if you guys remember the whole budget deliberation process, we basically make this form available, like, hey, fill out this form if you want money. They fill it in, they give it to us by a certain date, which is today. Today 4 p.m. in fact. And then after that, we're gonna look at these submissions, and then we're gonna interview all these programs. And then based on the interview and how they filled in the form itself, we're gonna evaluate them to see the order or the ranking in which we talk about them, right? Later, when we actually do budget deliberations. So that's gonna be the scope of what we do in fall, regarding the budget deliberation process. Winter is when we actually talk about how much money we give. Fall, the end goal is just to decide what is going to be the final rankings for like the order in which we go through the programs. Okay, are there any questions regarding that? If not, I think we can try. I'm gonna pull up the previous year's form, and I think we can start delegating based on senator groups. So Dennis, what was it called again? The account, the programs and the account.
Well, you can either look at the DSG budget page, so ds.edu/DSG budget, or go to the student accounts page and just look at the different account reports. They're all listed there. Which page is that?
This is the DSG budget one.
Yeah, so scroll down to the year's budget. Now keep going. A little further. There we go. 23, 24. So there's the Fund 41 budget and the Fund 46 budget.
This one and this one. Yep, that's it. That's the one. Let's see. Yeah. I think it's for 36. And then. You remember how many senators or how many programs per senator was out here? 30. Like 30-ish. Yeah. 3-ish. Okay. There's about it's a lot of Yep, I think we can split 46 first. And then, actually, no, we have to split all of them. Wait, Dennis, so how many, there's like around 50 something programs, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
It might be easier to actually just go to the ens.edu/student accounts.
Near the use like this.
Yeah, one word.
Yeah.
Click on individual account reports. And then if you click on each of those links in the Fund 41 and Fund 46 sections. So I click on DSG government. So that will be the first section you look at. So those are the 4 different accounts that are actually in that section. That's probably an easier list to look at. So just look at those pages instead of trying to look through a bunch of spreadsheets.
That would be good.
DHG programs and services, DFP support.
Yeah. Divisional support.
You know,
Divisional support was like. Okay, sure. All right. Oh, home clinicians. Okay, okay. This is indeed everything. All right. Well, this is a nice list, actually. Thanks, Dennis. Okay. Okay, I think what we can do is, let's see. We can take Aaron, Ben. Okay, so last year, from what I remember, there was about, is it about 4 or 5 senator groups, Dennis? So it was Isaac, yeah, well, Isaac, Kyle, Aaron, Amy, TJ. Oh yeah, about 5. So if we say me, Nico, Kate, Benjamin, Aaron, those are 5. I'm a bit hesitant to give the flea market liaisons additional work regarding this, because like you guys already have a lot on your plate, and the interviews actually do take up some time as well.
well, that's supposed to be the budget analysts.
The budget analyst job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the chair and vice chair.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we are gonna distribute this amongst the 5 of us. So we'll see. Okay. I think we can just count. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, the president will show you.
Okay, Lydia as well. Great. Fantastic. So we can just do this per account, Dennis, or?
Yeah.
Okay. General, so we have DSG income.
Yeah, you don't need to do it. Just the expense.
Oh yeah, the expense accounts. So it's just. Okay, so this is all of this again. Support. ICC.
Yeah, so you want to do government,
support,
ICP,
ICP, programs of
the program services, campus events and services, divisional support, and then Fund 46.
oh, so not these 2, and then Fund 46. Okay.
Well, I guess keep homecoming as well. That's under allocations.
I mean, we already. Oh, this is for homecoming next year, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay, so I think we can start then with DASG government. Okay.
Why don't we do
We just like 1, 2, 1, 2.
yeah, pretty notes and
Limits. You want me to write out like this? No, it's gonna get very long. Once I start writing all the stuff. You know what I mean?
It's fine, just to keep the big overview.
Some stuff. Right, yes, sir.
Why don't we use like or like Word or Excel?
Wait, that's also smart. Okay, Google Docs. All right, so let me just like pull this up real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, you were out just now, but essentially this is only going to be between budgeters and us. So flea market's not going to be doing it. It's gonna be me. What the? Me. You.
Ben, Aaron, Lydia.
Lydia. Okay, and then we're just gonna divide it like, and then we're gonna divide it like so. Yeah,
What is the role of interns?
that is a very good question. So, you guys are assigned a senator pair. So your guys' job is just basically to help the senator.
Y'all don't wanna, you don't wanna do the interviews, or
I'm-
you don't wanna.
I
you
mean,
don't want
like,
them to do them?
they can, I mean, they can, but that's up to the senator.
Oh, okay.
Right. So historically, I guess what happened last year was if the senator really trusted the intern, the interns could also just like host the interviews themselves. I think all of them did. Almost all of them did. So yeah, but I think that's something that we can discuss later. And honestly, it's also up to the discretion of the senator mentor as well. So we'll talk about that a bit later. But yeah. Okay. So why is it so big? Where's the? Yo, you know.
What the? What is going on?
Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'll you know what, this kind of stuff is fine. We'll just do this. Okay, so we'll just go through each one. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
And then we'll just let's do this.
Here.
Yeah. Wait, what? The thing's not showing up. No, I remember this is yeah. Okay, so student. Or I can just copy paste it. I guess.
You want to number it now?
Yeah, number and everything, I guess. It's fine. Ooh, actually, something else to note is if anyone here is affiliated with, if any of the budgeters, at least the senators are affiliated with a program here, please tell me so that I can switch you to a different group, so that it's like, you know, not conflict of interest and stuff. So it's like, for example, like I'm a tutor, so if there was like tutoring services here, I wouldn't interview them because like, you know what I mean? So
Does intern affiliation matter?
oh wait,
Yeah, just kind of to
wait, intern one.
intern affiliation.
Intern affiliation. I think intern affiliation, do you think it matters?
One person was in Lavos last year, and they weren't allowed to interview Lavos, even though they were an intern. But you know,
I mean, like in that case, the senator could just take over that interview and doesn't need to, you know.
all right then.
I think to be more flexible, I think it shouldn't matter right now, but like in the event, like let's say you're actually in your senator groups, right? Let's say you have a pool of 4 programs to interview, and there's gonna be like 3 of you guys. So there's gonna be the senator, mentor, and then 2 interns. If, for example, there's a conflict of interest between the intern and the actual program, then maybe the senator can take over that interview. Like you don't delegate it just to that intern. But I just want to make sure like the senators themselves, like, because like worst case scenario, very worst case scenario, the senator would interview everyone. I just want to make sure that at least the senators don't have a conflict of interest. So if an intern has a conflict of interest, you guys can work it out yourselves in your groups, figure it out, right? But if it's senator, then it's a bit more difficult.
Well, DASG support.
Yeah,
Wow, okay, this is a lot.
yeah, it's a decent amount, so we're just gonna be copy pasting. But that's the work that gotta be done. Actually, doing sometimes. Nice. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Dennis, for the Office of College Life and like DSG support. Interviews, I think last year, if I'm not mistaken, did Amy and TJ just compile all of them into kind of like one segment and like they delegated, I think, to themselves and they just set one big meeting. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, sorry, we should do that instead.
What?
So for everything OCL and DSG related, we have, I think it's better to just combine it
So one.
to one, because the thing is like, instead of having like instead of Dennis and Maritza and everyone having to go to like 5 different, like you see how many meetings that is across like multiple senators. Last time it was just, okay, do you remember when I went with you and Keith to Starbucks? And then, yeah, it was that one for like an hour and a half. That's the one. So that's just better. So DSG support costs and OCL like costs or whatever. That's a special case because these are a bunch of different kind of there's a lot of different stuff that we're funding. So it's all different accounts, but it's all under like the same organization, right? So it doesn't really make sense for us to schedule like, what is this? Like 8 different meetings with the same people at different times. When we could just like assign this to, let's say, 1 senator or like 2 senators to work together. And then just get it out of the way in like an hour and a half. So I think that's what we're gonna do this year as well. Whoops. So you're gonna have to erase this. So it's probably gonna be what?
So.
From 10. You want it to be, last time it was TJ and Amy. You want it to be me, you, and Lydia? So we'd have a big group. Like, since there's a lot of info, if we just make sure that we don't miss it.
So
I think we can make a separate group. So these are the individual groups, and then we make the own group for OCL and stuff. Or actually, maybe we'll just have that one. Lydia have that one. So it'll just be under Lydia, but then me and you will also attend.
well, like all this.
Oh, okay. Wait, Lydia. Would it be okay if yeah, so me, you, and Nico, our groups, we're gonna, so me and Nico will have, we're gonna be like the other senators on the list. We're a bunch of, we have like all the other programs like Jason Brands, marine biology, whatever, you know. But then for you, it'll just be a group of me and Nico and then our interns going over like OCL stuff, because OCL has like 18, 20 different, like, yeah. And in that case, we can double burden like the additional, but then Lydia just has to do like OCL stuff, which I think she would know better than this. Yeah, so just put it under Lydia officially. So we'll just do this. So this one will be the Lydia. Nico. Friends, and then. Okay. Is that everything? Or no, right? This is only for support.
That's one I see.
Oh, did you put in this as well?
No, yeah.
So not 9.
Oh, this one's already.
This is already.
Is that? Yeah, you, I thought is that.
No, this is also still OCL DHG stuff.
Oh, then.
This all
Okay.
goes under, yeah. Yep, that's what me, TP and Amy did last year, so.
Why don't you just like copy this?
Fine, we can do it. Oh, yes, punch you. there any questions?
Yeah, can I make a recommendations? Because some of these, if I can make a recommendations and if you can collapse the, or maybe, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. I saw a bunch of different names for the various accounts under the Office of College Life, or is that what I'm
Yeah,
seeing?
so
Yes, I am seeing that.
we're
Oh, sorry,
taking
it's on my phone. So here's the deal. That's a lot of meetings for our staff to meet with all those individual folks. It would be best when it's all under one office, it should just be one person because some of these will go very fast. So to have it assigned by account is actually a lot of time for, it's mostly myself or Dennis that will most likely be meeting with various finance folks. So what you want to consider is just collapsing the ones that are all from the same department and just have one person, one or two people at the same time. So we're not in like multiple different meetings. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I totally agree
Unless
with
I'm
that. So,
unless I'm reading, yeah, unless I'm looking at this incorrectly.
yeah, so we're gonna do it similar to how Amy and TJ did it last year. So for Office of College Life specifically, that's gonna
Yeah.
be me, Nico, and Lydia. And then for the other programs that are kind of like more scattered around, we're also gonna
Okay.
spread
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, thank you.
that makes perfect sense. All right, yeah, thank you, Michu. Keep going.
None ICC and close.
Where's your phone?
Tables. Let's open this. For ICC.
ICC goes under Office of College Life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, how many is that?
I mean, this is just the accounts, but. Yeah. No, just, I think,
Yeah, is that accounts office? Those don't go under student, office of college funds.
oh, they don't,
Accounts office is separate.
separate. Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the accounts office stuff is.
Show.
Yeah, I mean, they should all just go together in one, but yeah, it's not college funds, that's student.
Oh, okay. But I mean, it would still be under the same people. We should just still keep it under the same, like meeting or.
For student accounts, yes.
Hmm.
I mean, not that, for the accounts office stuff, it would all be one, the same people. It would be Lisa and Jennifer,
Oh,
or Lisa Martin and Jennifer.
okay.
It wouldn't be the college life.
Okay.
What about this one? Movie tickets, my
That would be
program.
under accounts.
That would be under accounts. Okay, then I think we can do this then. So. Me and Lydia. Okay, so I think me and Lydia can handle college life and you can handle accounts. What just happened? Oh, there you go. I think we can go. Nico? Take you out here. And then put you in charge of everything accounts. So Dennis, from everything I highlighted here, is this all student accounts? Oh, wait, except this one.
I can't, which one? I
So,
can't see.
oh, I see. Accounts office staff, accounts office supplies, accounts office system, accounts office short over, bank credit card fees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are all, and then uncollected, check,
What about variance?
yes,
Okay, gotcha. So this would be area. Instead of giving you less, we can open that under users. So you'll probably get less at the other programs. Okay. The variance is one. Okay, you got it.
Hey, what you do? Yeah,
Okay, that sounds like.
that's fine.
Okay, Okay, ICC club special, okay. And then the movie ticket, DSG bike program. Wait, so those are all also,
Movie tickets is the council,
okay,
bike program is college life.
what about card production, also college life?
Yeah.
Okay. Movie tickets is. Ooh, yeah. Scholarship. Okay. What about legal advice, that also college life?
College life.
Okay. Okay, and then. Wait, is this everything?
No. This. That's ICC. That's
Okay, no, now we're actually starting with the real stuff. Yeah, non-college life stuff, so the external stuff, I'm guessing. Ooh, okay. Let's go. Now it starts spinning. Realize this time. Alright, so senators, just tell me if there's any conflict of interest, whatever, and then yeah. 3Ds. 3D offerings. Wait for a minute later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm double checking if anyone. Has a conflict of interest. Go for it. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not following. What are you guys doing?
You keep it.
Uh,
So we have like programs that we're gonna have to interview, right? So what we're basically doing is splitting the programs to which senator interviews which programs.
Okay, cool.
So we're making it right now. For you interns, you don't have to join the meetings, and you don't have to.
wait, interns have to.
Oh, yeah, okay, fine. Wait.
It's perspective.
Okay.
That-
On the Wednesday,
I'm sorry, what?
on the Wednesday, interns aren't,
No, it's not Senate. It's different times. These programs where it's gonna be scheduled like weird times where it could be like Tuesday 4 p.m., Wednesday 8 p.m., something like that. And we're gonna have to senators are gonna have to schedule a time where we're all free with the program so we can interview them. So for y'all interns, you're gonna have to participate in the interviews, you're gonna have to, one of y'all have to interview the person there, and one of you is gonna have to take notes of whatever is being said.
I think we can go over the process a little bit more in depth after this. Interns right now, like if you don't fully understand what's going on, it's completely okay. Because once you get into like the senator group thing, I think the senators can explain it better. And then also how you guys choose to do it will just depend on your senator mentor. Well, we're just gonna say like how it's usually done and how I would do it. But then ultimately it's up to just the senator group to, if the senator wants to take over and do everything, that's highly not recommended, but you could do it. So, yeah. We'll talk about that after we finish copy-pasting everything. Okay, this is all of this. Oh yeah, so now division is. Oh, not bad. We have 4.
It's Kate.
Yep. Athletics. I'm gonna read my. Is that the filter? Yes. I remember this. Yeah. And then. I guess allocations for homecoming. Is under you. Yeah, and then. Let's see. 46. Yeah. Oh, this is, wait, Dennis, this doesn't count, right? Liability, is that something?
What's the account name?
Payable to California Chancellor's Office, like.
Oh, you don't.
No, no, okay. What about special allocations and 46? Should I, is there anything in there?
No.
No, okay.
There's no one.
All right, so conferences. Wait.
So Seesaw and SSCCC would be College Life also.
Hmm. Is. Wait, did I just give her? I should give her athletics. Yes. What is this? Hey Dennis, what's other outgo CCCO outgo?
That's not liability. Wait, what? I thought you already mentioned that one. Of course, the liability one is separate.
No, it's separate.
Oh, you don't need
Oh, no, no,
to
no.
worry about either of those, I guess.
Alright, cool. I guess that's it. That's everything. Right? What is this? Oh, we don't deal with this. Okay. Okay, I think we got everything. So this document. Oh, you wanna make sure this gets saved first? Okay, wait, can we go through the list real quick? Just very quickly. So senators, is this all okay? Wait, you already saw yours, right? Okay, okay.
Hope that's 50%.
Cool. Cool.
I can.
I don't think that's what she meant when you said you wanted. No, it's this one. Is it? Oh,
Not there, it was a.
oh,
That's smart, that's smart. Should've thought that.
it is smart. There.
Okay, you good?
Ben, this is good. I mean, you did it. Man. Is it? Oh, no, what was it? Oh, I think yeah. All right. Cool. Aaron.
Part of that.
Part what?
Part of that.
Part of mentors.
Then just put it
Yeah.
with the Ben.
Sure. Wait, Ben, are you part of mentors? Okay. We'll just.
Just switch out one.
Yeah, I'll just. Oh, I know. I'll give you the Korean energy one.
Yo, just give me half us.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, crunch. Okay. And then this is ours. Okay, all good. It's fine. Me and Lydia have to share this as well. This is a 1 hour thing. I'll see if I can make this one with you. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. Oh, yeah, so that's all good. You'll save this first somewhere? Yeah. Okay, so now we have the list. Wait, Dennis, is it necessary to cross-check again with the submissions to see like who because like what if there's a program here that ends up not submitting a request, right? Should we like cross-check first and then just see if there's anything to remove?
Yeah, you can check with me later this week. Once I've had a chance to go through all of them, just to see what's submitted, what's coming. I've got some of them checked off, but I haven't got the biggest ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So, all right, the next step that we're gonna do now is we're just gonna. So this is like the accounts that already exist, but that doesn't necessarily mean that all of these programs submitted a request, right? So Dennis is gonna check to see if there's any programs here that didn't submit a request, because at that point we don't need to evaluate them because they didn't send anything. And then once we get the final list of programs, we can start sending out emails to like schedule an interview. So I think we had a template last year. I think we just used previous year's template. So we had a template last year that you guys can just use, just like to send the email. I think it'll be more important to go over it once we actually have the final list. And then I think the senators, I think Kate and Nico are pretty familiar with it as well. I can send it in the chat later. So just send out the emails to your respective programs. You can find their information on it should be on the DASG website, or actually no, the information should be in the forums, actually. So you can just send an email to there should be a part of the forum that gives you like a contact like person, and just send the email to that person. And then once you guys schedule the interviews, just do the interviews. I'll set a harder deadline for them after the list comes out, just so you can kind of see. And then after that, after we send out after we schedule the interviews, do the interviews, and then we can evaluate the interviews and the forms after that. When do you think we should the deadline for sending out? It'd be like a week after probably like end of next week maybe. Okay, so I think that what the timeline is going to look like so far is by next week, we should already send out all of the emails and then just see if we get a response or not. And then at that point, just do the interviews ASAP. I think last year, we were able to complete most of the interviews, right? And did we evaluate them by end of fall or by start of winter? End of fall. Okay, yeah. So the goal is before fall ends, we need to evaluate the interviews. So yeah.
There was a rubric and a scoring.
Yes, that's right. We do have the rubric. We went over it last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you guys remember the rubric we talked about last time, that's gonna be the criteria that we judge both the interviews and the forms by. Mostly the forms, I think, but you know, we consider both. And then that's how we're gonna decide. It's gonna like tally to like numerical value, and then that's how we decide which programs go first, right? Okay, are there any questions?
Not really a question, but I think I might be willing to kind of join in maybe. I don't want to sit in and kind of see how it goes. And then maybe if I sit in on a few, I might be able to help out with that.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe just like attach me one of the senators or something.
Each senators are gonna have like different times, so just choose which senator.
Y'all gonna post it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just join whenever.
Yeah, I think we'll do that. How do we handle the Zoom logistics? Oh no, we just use free Zoom actually for it. That was gonna start, but it's fine. Yeah.
Use Discord. Okay.
Okay, so I think this is more important for senators. Yes, Manju.
Yeah, thanks. So Isaac, just to be clear, are you gonna be sending out the template to everybody?
Yes, we'll
Today?
be sending out the email. Yeah, I think I can find it by
Okay.
today and then just send it in
Okay.
the finance chat.
I'm sorry, and
But
I called
yeah.
you Isaac for a second. I know who you are. Okay, the other thing is as you noted, and I want to really emphasize, if we want to get these done before the end of this quarter, you have to remember this is a short week because Friday the campus is closed. Next week is a full week, but the week after that is Thanksgiving break. So people may not be around if you're wanting to do in-person meetings. Regardless, 2 of those days during Thanksgiving week, the campus is closed. So there isn't a whole lot of time. And so I would recommend, if it's already not in the template, when you send it out with some of your availability or some, kind of general availability. So if you already know you're generally available from 12 to 3 on Wednesdays, make that known so that there isn't a whole lot of back and forth, because you want to nail down a time as soon as possible. After you send out the initial invitation to meet, I would follow up give them about 2 business days. Okay, so you're going to have to follow up. So after 2 business days, if you haven't heard from them, go ahead and send another friendly message and say, I'm just circling back. We're trying to get these interviews, solidified before the end of the quarter. Please let us know. If you're having any trouble getting folks to contact you, you can email Dennis or I, and then we can try to reach out and make those connections happen. Okay, so the goal is, if it's sends you the template tonight, please get those emails out by tomorrow. And by the end of this Thursday, you should have those meetings solidified as much as you can. Okay, that way, come back from the long weekend and you'll start interviewing hopefully next week. Okay, that would be my recommendation.
Thank you, Hunchu. Yeah, so I think we can, the go ahead to send out the emails would probably be once, I'm gonna confirm with just to make sure that the list that we have in this Google Docs is actually the final list of all the forms. And I think, last year, all of the forms were put on the website, right?
Yeah, they will.
They will be, yeah. Okay, so once they're on the website, then that's kind of when we know as well that this is like official. Then that's kind of the go ahead of just, all right, start sending out the emails.
Well, no, they didn't actually wait for the forms to start doing the interview.
They didn't wait for the forms?
The interviews were basically to get information,
Yeah.
including, just to, just have a sit down, talk with them, get the information. I don't know how would you describe it? Because they started the interviews before the forms were finalized and available for the committee to review, right?
Are you talking about the rubric?
What's that?
I'm sorry, I can't really hear. Are you talking about the rubric that they're supposed to fill out during their interviews?
Well, no, they started the interviews before the budget applications were, finished processing and posted online, didn't they?
Oh,
I mean,
I
they
don't
were-
remember. I mean, I don't think there's a issue with starting the interviews, earlier than when they're due.
Yeah,
Was that the-
I don't remember them just interviewing the people with, that submitted requests, because, they had to get started on everything even before the requests were processed. So they started at least doing the interview process, and then they started reviewing the applications as soon as they were available online. But they didn't wait for the applications to be available, then start the.
Okay, maybe, is that not clarified in the codes? Maybe we need to make that more apparent.
Maybe I'm just
But I mean, it's neither, I mean, it is,
Because I'm not gonna have the applications finished and processed and posted online for, at least a week. So we don't want to wait at least a week before sending out the emails and getting the interview started.
I'm sorry, are you suggesting that they're gonna wait a week before
That's what
the,
ESAP was saying, but I'm saying, I don't remember them waiting.
Oh, okay. Do you remember where we got the contact for the, for every program, Jenna? Cause I just remember getting it from the form, that's why I was assuming that we waited for the form, but.
when you,
Cause
when you
I-
say forms, are you talking about the budget proposal forms?
Yeah, the budget request form.
Right, right. So,
Yeah,
so am I hearing that they want to wait until they're submitted before they can start interviewing?
They're submitted, most of them. I mean,
Right.
I'm missing. But they're saying, because we're having trouble remembering if they waited until all the forms were, processed by me and posted online, or if they just started interviewing everyone who already has an account.
Yeah, cause
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
was
I
that
You
we,
should wait. There isn't really that much time. I mean, all as it is, I mean, you only have like less than a month to interview. So there's no benefit of waiting because you're not interviewing them necessarily about. My understanding of the interviews was to understand how they use their money from this past year.
okay, I mean, I don't mind, doing the interview. I was just under the assumption that that's how we did it, but I guess if I'm mistaken, the only thing I'm confused about is how we got the, like, the contact person for each program.
I mean, you could reach out to me. I can look to see if there's a new. I mean, you can look at the budget request spreadsheet from last year because we have the
Yeah.
budgeter name there.
Okay,
But it's possible, some of those names have changed. So, just double check with me once you have the list finalized.
Okay.
And then I could see which, I mean, we can meet together and we could just go over who's the budgeters are.
Yeah.
Who submitted the request.
okay. So then, okay, so in that case, me and Dennis are gonna go over that. We'll have the final list of the programs that actually submitted and also just who the contact people are going to be. And then once those are posted, and that should be posted in the next, like, what?
Well, they're not gonna.
I mean,
You have to work with me and
yeah.
then I'll put them to you.
Yeah, when do you think that's gonna, like, next 3 days maybe, or?
Send me an email with
Okay.
your final list of who you're gonna be contacting.
Okay.
And then I will look to see if they have submitted their request, which they should have by now.
Okay.
I will just add the name and contact information for the budgeters for those.
Okay, all right,
I would make a note for next year that this process of identifying who the contacts are for the various accounts, that probably should be updated earlier in the quarter. Because otherwise they're missing out if we're sending the proposal forms to the wrong email address, and not everybody who has left the college, for example, they don't have access to their FHDA account anymore, so they're not able to respond. So if you can make a note of this for next year for the chair to work on update that list. And perhaps this could be a list that can be managed also by Malia. Okay,
all right, yeah, thank you, Hunju. Okay, I'll take a note of that. Okay, so. So here's what's gonna happen. I'll send, I guess me and Dennis will kind of work on that, but I'll send in the final list of all the programs and also like the contact people. Once that gets sent, you guys can just, so the senators, you guys can.
And the template.
Oh yeah, and the template as well. So I'll send that in as soon as possible. So for the senators, how you guys want to divide the work up amongst interns is up to you. I think last year we had interns sending out emails as well. And also hosting the interviews. I'll answer in a bit. And then, yeah, so that's how we did it. I'll also go over, wait, do you want to go over like what to ask in the interview now or just later? Okay, yeah. Okay, so we'll go over what to actually do in the interview, probably like next week or something. I think this week we'll just go over the email sending. Yeah, so it's just sending out the emails. You guys can either delegate it to interns, do it yourself. It's up to you. Are there any questions for that? Yeah.
Shouldn't we streamline the process, like we have a structure for a team, mentor for update? Shouldn't we be
Sorry?
structure? Like, it should be predefined how senators and interns interact with each other. What is the role of the intern?
I mean, I think that's. I would just rather leave it up to like the senators on how they would do. I don't think it's necessarily streamlined, and it's also not too much work to where it has to be streamlined. Like it's just like delegating. Like, okay, do you want to interview the friends, or do you want to interview the friends? Maybe an intern can make it for one interview but not another, you know, that kind of thing.
But
So
this is when the interns will be equal. Depending on the senator, they may get some role, they may get no role at all, they may get all the role. So it's not the same for every intern. Isn't the reason for internship to learn the finance? Marketing?
I mean, that's a fair point. I mean, Nico, what do you think?
I don't think it's too big of a deal, but yeah, it's too big of a deal.
I mean, from okay, Sean.
I think just to keep it simple and efficient, just let senators decide what they want to do with it.
Yeah, I feel like okay, that's a valid concern, but with the interest of time,
Yeah.
I think
For the next year, should we decide for the next year?
Well, I think what happens.
I think actually with everything in the budget deliberation process, as of right now, because I think last time we spent a lot of time discussing about what to do for next year as well. I'm gonna just table that to later on after the budget deliberations are kind of done. So we can kind of reflect on the whole process and make any changes as needed. But I think for right now, we should just focus on kind of going through it. Yeah.
No, I mean, we can leave it up to the senators, and then, I mean, interns, if you want to do something, like, speak up about it and say like, oh, hey, I want to interview, and, you know, if the senator doesn't want to, then you could probably just say like, okay, then try to see if you can kind of communicate with other interns, see like which senator allows it, and see if they're willing to swap.
But who would like to swap?
I mean, that's for you guys to figure out later on, because the assumption that you're making now is this, your senator would let you interview if you wanted to do it, right? But how about the senator to manage it just for the simplicity, and then interns, if you I don't want to do things, then bring it up and say, okay, I want to do things, and kind of figure it out from there.
So let's say, one senator allows it, one doesn't. It's in a hypothetical scenario. Okay, you have two senators, one allows it and one doesn't. All the interns and the one that then interview, one to be in the ones that doesn't allow it to interview for an intern. So one senator has no, one senator has all.
I mean, I guess that's a possibility. I don't know how much. Let's kind of figure it out.
No, I think it's like we.
It doesn't like simplicity right now. To me, it seems like it's the best of both worlds.
It's not simplicity, it's more like nothing at all, right? Because like if you define the structure of internship, how the internship work, if it's streamlined, it's super high. Because we know what to do, when to do it, all this schedule, we will never. But this way, like, it's a big chance.
You need to the point.
Sorry, what was it again?
He only wants to streamline the process for how senators and interns interact in this case. Just as like, if for example, like you have a senator theoretically not allow interns to do this much work, and then another senator would allow them to do that much work or something. So then it wouldn't be like your internship experience wouldn't necessarily be equal depending on the senator that you then assign. Yeah. That is a valid point. I mean, we have time to talk about it for like maybe 4 minutes. What do you guys think? Eight. Aaron?
We just give them like when we have time to discuss in detail.
Yeah, I mean, that's something that we can talk about in depth, not just within this specific case, but just generally, right? I think that's something that's kind of a bigger conversation for another time. I mean, thanks for bringing it up. So, that's something that we can talk about later. Are there any other concerns? Or questions regarding the process?
Deliberation.
Oh, sorry.
I have a question for deliberation,
Okay.
the whole day. So why wouldn't we just, when we score them, instead of just ranking them, we just assign that score to each group or program? And then divide the total budget to the total score, and then give the scoring, give each score.
Sorry, I'm quite following.
Can I show it?
Show it. Wait, how do you want to show it?
There's a marker.
You could go on page, maybe.
The back.
Well, I mean, okay, we have 3 minutes on this
I
item,
could use
so.
this one.
Huh?
I could use
Okay,
this
sure.
one.
Yeah, go ahead. That's fine.
So we do the interviews. Say if you score, we give them to a. For 40. Then would be 35, right? Instead of ranking them based on the score, we. Add all of this score together, so this case would be 75, and divide the total budget. To this number and assign a constant value for the score.
Wait, so total is what, the total budget that we have?
Yes.
And so what would the score be? Would this be to rank it or the fund?
To directly fund them. So after the interview, we get the score, right? Based on the outline.
So-
that they're not all gonna have the same type of request or the same, dollar amounts or anything. You can't just give them a straight percentage of the DSG budget. There's like, that's how it's.
Yeah, like, let's say, for example, Jason Bram's field trip is really well done and really, and it scores really high. They're only asking for $1,000. Or like $1,000, let's say. It doesn't make sense to be funding them $200,000, right? Which would happen in that system.
So let's say, if their request. Their request was, if their request was higher than this, lower than the score value. Which is a constant amount, we the area. We fund them fully and then store the remainder. And then the budget.
Okay, I think, okay, so we only have one, okay, we're basically out of time on this, and this is, again, like, I think we should save any, unless it's like really something or something that's like quick to change. I think we should kind of table anything that's kind of like major changes to the budget deliberation process until after we've done it, right? Every year at the end, we usually kind of review the process and we make any changes for the year after. So we're kind of just trusting the previous year that they've kind of already like done that. We're just gonna see if there are any process that change after, because we don't have time to kind of like make changes along the way and execute. But I mean, that's something that you can bring up later on after everything's done. So yeah. Is there anything else? Okay, cool. So basically, just wait for the list that I'm gonna send out and the template I'm gonna send out in the finance chat. And then senators, I'd recommend making like a separate Discord chat with your interns and start delegating tasks from there. Yeah, ideally we get interviews sent out by next week. I mean, emails, the emails for the interviews sent out next week. We also can't bet on the fact that all of them are going to reply in time as well. So if we want to conduct these interviews before fall, that's a consideration. So again, hopefully we can send out all the emails by next week. Hopefully we can get a reply in the next 2 weeks. And we see where that goes. Yes, Hanju, did you want to say anything or am I hallucinating? Okay, I'm hallucinating. Or okay, cool. We're great. Okay, so I think that's that for this item. Right on time. Next item, business item 4, finance canvas video update. Item is to discuss progress on the finance canvas shell video. Ben, did you end up finding the script? By the way, I actually couldn't find it. I know I had it, but then I lost it.
Yeah, so Aaron gave it to me, I think like yesterday afternoon. Yeah.
Okay.
Other progress. I have a couple of interns message me in Discord that they were interested. I want to be able to make our own.
Do you have any idea on when you want to start filming? Because if we already have the script and it's already okay. Is the script already okay? Or do you want to make any changes?
Yeah, I think we're ready to start learning like any time, like this week or next week. I don't know who's. I
Okay.
don't know who said that they were interested, but meet with me like after the meeting and then I'll add you all to a group chat so we can discuss further.
Oh, wait, sorry. Can you say that again? I want to make sure I got that.
For the interns, I don't know who any really said that they were interested, but maybe after the meeting, meet with me and then I'll add you guys to the group chat that we can discuss making the video further. Yeah.
And I think we're also gonna keep the people. Do you want to keep the people who originally agreed to be in the video the same, or do you want to change the cast? Or
I think we should change part of the cast because I think like more of the interns should be able to speak these so that if they have questions on what their script is, we can like adjust it so that it's more understandable for like future interns to come.
that's fair.
Okay. I think for intro, instead of listening to people that want to you could like take over since you're the new finance chair. But those are just my ideas.
Yeah, sure. You're the boss here. You can just post updates also in the finance chat if anyone like needs help or anything. And then yeah, maybe it would be helpful to make a separate Discord chat specifically for that. Just so kind of like we all know where to look. So I think everyone involved in the video, just add them all in like a separate like thing. And then I think we can start delegating. Like wait, so the goal is to start building when?
Maybe like in the next couple of weeks, probably before Thanksgiving.
Like
That's too time.
2 weeks, something.
Yeah.
Okay, so just add everyone that's going to be involved. Okay. So we're about to start shooting. Nice. Okay. Any questions on that?
Is it mandatory?
No. If you want to help, you can help. If you don't, you're chill. Wait, if your Ben's interns, then maybe I don't know, maybe it could be Ben's or
Whatever Ben wants.
yeah. Ben's word is law.
In my interest, we felt I might give the next show.
Damn. Yeah. All right. Okay. So now that that's done, public comments. Are there any public comments?
No, not public comment, but I forgot to add it just now during the announcement. The free market interns, if you could drop your email in the Discord chat so that I can send you a calendar invite for tomorrow's meeting. That is, thank you.
Okay. Oh yeah. Also, since I mean, okay, you guys are probably already going to do this because we're doing the whole interview thing as well. But if you haven't, senators, it'd be good by now to probably reach out to your assigned interns. Just like say hi or whatever, you know. And then if you guys have any questions, you feel free to ask your mentor. So I don't get all the questions too. All right.
Wait, before the pleasure comments, any of y'all who done 2 meetings here, but haven't taken the quiz yet?
I'm not.
But do y'all want to? Are y'all in the canvas? Yeah. If someone's not in the canvas yet, please hit me up in Discord with your email and full name, and I'll add you in the canvas. Then after that, you can take the quiz, explore the modules. Then you'll be allowed to be interviewed.
Is there anyone interested in being interviewed today? And that's 2 people. Did you guys do the quiz already?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Alright. All right, I think we can move on to advisor comments now. So are there any advisor comments?
None.
None? Okay, cool. Introduction and approval of prospective interns. So I guess if you're a prospective intern, line up here, write your name, you know the drill. Or if you don't know the drill, basically just go over here, say your name and the meeting, which meeting this is for you. So you, for example, I would write like Izat, and then like first meeting or second meeting or whatever, and so on. Or full name, so like Izat Rashad. Is there anyone?
Wait, do we still have to write that after the second meeting?
It's a good question, actually. Dennis, do you still have to write it if it's after your second? Or if you're a prospective intern, you need 2 to become an intern, right? 2 meetings. So you would come up here and you would write down your first and last name, and then like you'd say like first or second meeting. But if they've already passed the second meeting, does it matter if they come up here again? Or
Well, yes, because they need to be counted in minutes and be present.
oh,
Yeah.
fair.
If they're not on the roll call list.
That's fair. Okay, yeah. So you'd still have to come here anyways.
If you're an intern.
It's only perspective, or also only perspective, right?
Perspective.
Okay, cool.
Many people are in the common names I have to remember. Yeah. Interview.
Yeah, so just to reiterate, this thing is only for prospective interns. So if you're already an intern, you don't have to come up here. So just to make sure. I don't see it.
No one is like interviewed yet.
Oh no, there's already a few people interviewed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll get up. Where's Nico? Nico. Come here. So just send out your email to
The Discord chat.
And it will add this and this. Yeah, so the requirement is to quiz and 2 meetings. Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's actually.
Yeah, yeah. So this is so you can just click the Discord chat. Yeah.
Like, if someone like got actually.
You come in like. Email.
Yeah, so like, that's what me and
If it's correct, then maybe, oh, what's that called? When do it start now? Yeah, not the standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, hi everyone. I just want to make one more announcement. So a requirement to be a senator as well is to attend like the info sessions. Well, I think the info sessions are running now. There's gonna be like multiple sessions. Oh, yeah. Oh, only executive? Oh, only executive.
Either follow.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So to be,
For the general election, the executive.
yeah,
position.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So if you want to be an executive, so you want to be chair, president, vice president, you're required to join an info session in fall, one in fall, one in winter.
No.
Correct? Fall, oh, okay, fall or winter. Yeah.
And there's one tomorrow at. There'll be more.
Yeah, they're just like running, it's basically just like the same thing and they're just like giving, they're running it like multiple times to give people the chance to join.
What is the time?
There are multiple.
Yeah, that's why there's multiple. So just join one and you should be good. Yeah, so that apparently it's only for exec. So exec would be like for president, vice president, and then chair of the committees. So if you're interested in that, that's also something kind of important as well. We join first, yeah, and then we. Okay, I guess with that, I adjourn this meeting at 5:31 PM.